Welcome to CBSE English Tutorial, a visual guide.
Descriptive writing. That one part of the exam that can feel like a real monster, right? But what if I told you it's actually a creative superpower? Well, in the next few minutes, we're going to unlock it together and turn those tricky paragraphs into your biggest strength.
You know the one I'm talking about, especially if you're prepping for your GCSE or CBSE exams. It looks simple on the page, but it can literally make or break your grade. It's where so many valuable marks just slip away.
But guess what? Not anymore. We're going to fix that, right here, right now. We'll break it down, make it simple, and give you the exact tools you need to absolutely nail it. Think of this as your 5-minute fast track to getting those top marks.
Okay, so first things first. To really get this right, we have to go back to basics and ask, what is descriptive writing really? Because, spoiler alert, it's about a whole lot more than just, describing stuff.
The big, flashing, neon sign words here are objective and factual. Your job isn't to share your opinion or tell us what you think. Nope, you're basically a human camera. You're using words to paint a picture that is so clear, so vivid, that your reader feels like they're standing right there next to you. And this is where so many people get tripped up. Descriptive writing is all about the what, when, and where. You're just presenting the scene as it is. Analytical writing, on the other hand, dives into the why and what's next. For this exam question, you have got to stay in that first lane. Stick to the facts.
Okay, let's get to the fun stuff, the tools of the trade. Every great writer has a secret weapon, and for descriptive writing, it's actually super simple, your 5 senses.
This quote right here, it absolutely hits the nail on the head. You're not just writing for your reader's eyes. You want them to hear it, smell it, feel it. You're aiming to create a full-on immersive sensory experience. And here's exactly how you do it. Instead of just saying it was nighttime, you write, "the velvet, gloomy cloak of night." See the difference? Or a piercing wail for sound. And that bit about the sweet scent of rain on dry earth, come on, you can almost smell that right now, can't you? Tapping into all 5 senses is what pulls a reader out of their world and drops them straight into yours.
So you've got your toolkit packed, but how do you actually build the house? Well, it all comes down to structure. And honestly, the best way to think about it is like you're a movie director setting up a scene.
It's this classic works every time structure. You've got your introduction, that's your hook to grab their attention. Then comes the body. This is where you dump out your whole sensory toolkit and bring the scene to life. And finally, the conclusion. A knockout punch that leaves them thinking.
And here's a killer pro tip for you. Always think like a camera. Start with that big, wide, sweeping shot of the whole scene, the sky, the landscape. Then, slowly, zoom in. Maybe focus on a single building, then a window, then a tiny crack in the glass. This creates this amazing, natural flow that just pulls the reader right along with you.
All right, we've covered what to do. But knowing what not to do, that's just as important. Avoiding these classic slip-ups is what really separates the top marks from everyone else.
We're talking about the 3 biggest mistakes that pretty much everyone makes. If you can learn to spot these and dodge them, you are golden.
Mistake number 1, lazy, boring words. I'm talking about words like nice, dark, or scary. These words tell the reader how to feel. Your job is to show them. So a forest isn't just dark, it's gloomy, with shadows that cling to the trees. See how that one word paints a completely different picture? Mistake number 2, forgetting about the vibe, the atmosphere. A description without a mood is just a shopping list of things. Before you even write a single sentence, decide, what feeling am I going for here? Is it peaceful, mysterious, ominous? Then, every single word you choose has to serve that mood.
And the last big one, a messy structure. If your paragraph jumps from the clouds to a shoelace to someone's hair without any connection, it's just confusing. It feels random. And that's exactly why that camera zoom trick we talked about is so powerful. It gives you a roadmap and keeps everything flowing smoothly. Okay, you know what it is, you've got the tools, you know the structure, and you know what mistakes to avoid. Now, let's talk about how to really write like a pro.
Just look at this incredible line. There are no flowery adjectives, right? But man, is it descriptive. Why? Because it smacks you with this powerful, visceral image. It proves that the best descriptions aren't always about listing a ton of details. It's about choosing words that create a deep feeling and an unforgettable picture in your head.
And that right there is what this is all about. You're not just trying to answer an exam question. You are a world builder. You have the power to pull someone out of their chair and drop them right into a world of your own making. So the only question left is, what world are you going to create?
Thank you for watching. See you again in a bit.